Hey Aries, how are you doing? This reading is for Aries for the month of October. Bonus reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful Aries? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you, the Five of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you're focused on is the Ten of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Six of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Aries, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is about velocity, vitality, the arrows of love, multitasking, or there's something about travel plans. That could also be some kind of communication or returning to good health and healing, financial recovery. And smack in the middle, or what is coming towards you, is that Five of Swords. Five of Swords, yes, can be taking some kind of risk, no reward. So you got to risk it to get the biscuit. And there is something about success or succeeding. But I'm also getting an energy of being baited or hooked into some kind of fight or argument. And that could be with another individual. Don't take the bait. I'm also getting something about what makes you happy. So going to your happy place. Eight of Wands is also good news on the fly, or you could also be flying to go see family, friends. And the Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Ten of Wands could be a hefty load, or you have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of duties. But is all these responsibilities or duties yours? Because the Ten of Wands could be like a one-sided situation, a one-sided argument. Because the Five of Swords could be somebody who is belittling or backstabbing, or is somebody around you betraying you. It is also about gossip, some kind of like heavy news, heavy gossip. There's something that's quite dense or heavy. For some of you, you're holding back of what you want to say, like biting your tongue. Because in the Five of Swords, nobody wins in the Five of Swords. It's somebody who doesn't consider another person's feelings. They just want to be right. So do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? So what is this Five of Swords? Five of Swords is to cut your losses, lose a battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. So you could be like biding your time, biting your tongue. Ten of Wands is about delegating or off duty, some kind of task or responsibility. So asking someone to run an errand for you, but it might be like pulling teeth to get somebody to even help you. So is this somebody you want to even invest in? And the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the King of Wands, typical court card for Leo. This person could be at a distance, or there is something about belittling or making somebody else feel small. Because the Page of Wands could definitely be you here, Aries. Like somebody who is trying to show their pride and ego or assert themselves. This is like a loss of passion, a loss of attraction, a loss of desire. I'm also getting something about pride and ego. And you feeling like in the dark about a situation, or you're biting your tongue. Okay, so what is this Ten of Cups? Ten of Cups is, yes, happily ever after, commitment, friends, family, returning to good health and healing. Something about your health. Your health and wealth go together. And the Fool. Major Arcana 4, Aries. There you are standing in your power. And that's about you having little to no baggage, little to no worry. And there's something about adventure awaits, or you have to get this weight lifted off your shoulder. But I'm also getting there is something about a fight between you and a power dynamic. So there is something about a one-sided situation here that needs to get resolved. But in your focus is like, I just want to be happy. I just want to go with the flow. There's something about relocate and move. And this could be like a hefty load, but does everything need to come with you? Not really. So pick and choose your battles wisely. Because that Fool card is about you having little to no expectation of the outcome. I'm also getting like high hopes, high optimism, a breath of fresh air. In your blocked and challenged position is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands in the upright is my frisky kitty. It means you're limitless in potential with 8 billion people on the planet to date. Limitless when it comes to adjacent doors to work and career. Like, do I want to work with somebody who wants power and control? I'm just getting like a power struggle. This person, yes, obviously makes you feel timid or small, or that you are limited. So somebody feels limited, but you have to envision, or you're holding that vision that you're limitless. Somebody's trying to keep you limited, to keep you in this place of in the dark. Okay, so somebody here putting on a brave face as well. Okay, so what is this Page of Wands in the blocked and challenged position? Somebody's keeping you in the dark about some kind of news or communication, but I'm also getting like biting your tongue, pick and choose your battles. And the Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana for the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. And, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is something fated and destined for you on your path, luck going in your favor. But I'm also getting like you feel like you've hit an unlucky streak, or working with this individual is bad juju. Either this person wishes bad juju on you, or there is something about a reverse, like something or retro activated, like going in reverse. You feel like something is going in reverse rather than going forth, or maybe you've backpedaled. And here, there's something about backpedaling. I'm also getting nothing has changed. It is also wanting to reconcile differences, but how? Six of Wands, your outcome. Six of Wands is about victory, triumph, success. It is also a raise, a promotion, getting a lot of attention. But I'm also getting something about jealousy and belittling, like somebody here like wishes bad on you, or something here. Wish that you could change a situation. What is this Six of Wands? Six of Wands is also about hitting some kind of midpoint or milestone in your life and then off to the next exciting adventure. So you're on a new adventure, or that's where your focus is, but this is still not resolved. There's some kind of like bad blood between you and another person, or somebody here is win at all costs. They don't care or consider another person's feelings. Some kind of ego. And the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Knight of Swords is about swift, quick movement, communication coming in out of left field. But there is something about succeeding, the drive, the willpower, keep going forth, face your true north. I'm also getting, if anybody is trying to push or force you to do something, I feel like there's something about you going to revert or like backpedal. You deem somebody is like unlucky or bad with money. What is this 8 of Wands and 10 of Wands? Heavy communication, but I'm getting something about needing to get something to be more light, because this energy here is about having little to no baggage. Somebody here has a ton of baggage. That can also be a vehicle. I'm also getting like, or a travel, a vehicle or a travel, a commute. And the 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the 3 of Pentacles is about collaboration and teamwork, co-creating with others, co-creating with spirit. But I'm getting like, is there cooperation? There's something heavy and dense in this networking, or who you're networking with. Because you do have 1, 2, 3 court cards plus you. Can also be like apprentice appreciation. Or something like you need to network somewhere else. And that could be for work and career. What is this 5 of Swords and King of Wands? Lose a battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. So biding your time, biting your tongue. And the Empress. Major Arcana 4, Libra, Taurus. And the Empress is about, again, leaning back in that beautiful feminine energy, being open and receptive to love, help, support. Or there is something about a commitment connection that binds you to another individual. So this could be something about remothering yourself, or somebody needs to relax more. It is also about glow. Somebody has like some kind of graciousness or beauty. A loss in some kind of commitment, connection. Okay, so what is this 10 of Cups and Fool in your focus? And the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Page of Cups is a surprise, gift, an apology. I'm also getting about you tapping into your intuition. There's a person around you, possibly, or you're meeting somebody through a friend of a friend or a family friend. This can also be an invitation. Secret admirer. Or doing something that you love and that makes you happy. Okay, so what is this Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune? This could be a Sag too in the blocked and challenged position. Like you don't want to work with a Sagittarian. And there is something about change in commitments, but somebody here doesn't like what you're changing. Page of Cups is also about letting your inner child out to play. Let loose, have fun. And if you have anybody who is like pushy or forceful onto you, you're going to backpedal. And the High Priestess. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read this as Cancer. And you know, the High Priestess in the upright is divine feminine energy. It is also about trusting your intuition, trusting your gut feelings. There's something here, a lie. Like somebody has some kind of truth. Or there is something about deceptive behavior. You know, the High Priestess always has a scroll of information. So something about withholding information. Or somebody here is not listening to their intuition. So I'm getting like a head over heart decision. Like somebody here is like dropping into their body. I'm also getting like a drawback. There could also be something about a baby coming into the family or adoption. This could be like a fur baby as well. Or what you're birthing. Somebody here is either like poo-pooing it. That's what this feels like. Okay, so what is the Six of Wands and Knight of Swords? And the Lovers. Intense passion, intense attraction. Something intense here. Intense chemistry. But the Lover's also about like some kind of decision here that you're making. Like hitting some kind of midpoint or milestone, and then a change in heart. Again, a change in heart, a change in what you're doing, a change in scenery. This is also communication. There could be somebody who is very blunt. But I'm also getting there is an energy of vulnerability, authenticity, and transparency. Seven of Pentacles. That's who do I want to invest in? What is worth my time investing in? This is like a loss in attraction or commitment. Or there's pick and choose your battles wisely. Because this is like invitation. Extending an invitation. But there's something here. Somebody has like a lot of debt or bad fortune. Or there's something about wishing somebody bad karma. So wishing bad upon another person doesn't poison that person. It poisons you. So there is something about possibly like a weed in the garden. Give me another card for this 10 of Wands and 8 of Wands. There's something heavy here. And the 5 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Competition and competing. But I'm also getting like stirring the shish pot. 5 of Wands is Leo energy. Somebody here pissed off. I'm just getting a pissed off energy. Deep-rooted insecurities. Like not at all considering of both parties involved, something like that. You know, King of Wands is typically a go-getter, an action taker. But there's something about like a loss in commitment. But the person possibly is taking something too seriously or personally, where you're in this lighthearted, fancy-free energy. Speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. So that is about the Empress. Deep-rooted insecurities. I'm ugly. You know, there is something about speaking to yourself with kindness, kind words, kind affirmations. I'm a failure, whatever you're saying. Go on an adventure. Today is the day to try something daring. Go on the adventure. Today is the day to try something daring. I triple dog dare you, Aries, to go on an adventure. But it feels like you're trying not to like have bad blood between you and another person. Because somebody not happy of where you're going, or when people smell happy people, it almost feels like unhappy situations or unhappy people, like misery loves company. Listen, your inner child has something to say. Listen. And this is the inner child. The inner child is telling you to go on the adventure, today is the day to try something daring. No risk, no reward. So there's something about indecision about making a commitment, but there's something about the mother. You could also be conversating with a feminine energy. Be present. Find clarity in the moment. And what does that say? Speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. And then it says sexual protection. So somebody here could be a karmic, is trying to like lure you back into collaborating with them. But there's some kind of like tension between you and this person. And it could be like sexual chemistry as well. Like a predator. Yeah, game over. I'm not playing that game with you. Depression. And you know, that can also be something about like mental health, ill health. If you are feeling in this place of depression, like, don't be afraid to get outside. It almost feels like a breath of fresh air. Like, I just need to breathe fresh air. You could also be doing something with children, going on an adventure with children. But somebody here is wanting to control that. Fake apology. So there is something about sorry, not sorry. Or there is a person who wants to collaborate with you, but I feel like you need to say sorry, not sorry, because this is somebody who may be coming to you and saying, well, I was acting this way because, you know, I was going through a job loss, or I lost my, you know, love of my life, of what you thought, or whoever this person, but it's fake news, fake front. There's also something about, oh, again, an apology without a behavior change is manipulation. So right here, this person has like bad finances. They want to get back into your good graces, and they keep apologizing, and it just keeps repeating some kind of cycle. So there is something about an unexpected change in how you do business or who you interact with. Or this is like smoking your tires, a change in heart. Haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. Yeah, and see, I feel like it's like flipping the script. So somebody here might have had like luck going in their favor, or, you know, they were just lucky on a lucky streak, and now it's time for good karma. Like, you will reap what you have sown. Forest, muddled and unclear thinking. So forest and muddled and unclear thinking is about getting away from an environment that made you sick in the first place, going somewhere else. And this is about like clouds, and or somebody here, muddled and unclear thinking is, you know, somebody has their head buried in the sand. It means get away, go somewhere, and come back to the situation, and you're going to see something that you didn't see before about this person or situation. Yoke, feeling tied down and or frustrated. Yeah, because you have somebody who is my way or the highway, but I feel like you need to hit the highway here, Aries. Well, family wishes come true right here. Also, there's something about children or child's play or keeping things lighthearted. I'm also getting like fur baby, like Dogs are very loyal. They're also great companions, and therapeutic. Look at this. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. But there is something about a fake apology. This is a distant. And then box, you will receive a gift. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. For some of you, it's all three. And for that, it's about everything you want, dream of, and desire is doing something, going somewhere, or being in a place of like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to go with the flow, see what happens. I'm not going to fixate or attach to an outcome, you know, and happy-go-lucky energy. Yeah, you feel something lacking in your life. And if you feel like that, it's your soul longing for more. It means there's more out there, bigger fish to fry. And I'm just getting like the friction or this tension between you and another person. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Aries, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.